Hello everyone, this is Sarkoff at 12. Don't mind the lack of facial hair or screwed up while shaving. I'm going to say that in every video until I actually get enough to grow it back. Today we have a Shwabadi Cyberpunk Edgerunners rap. I know some of you might be getting tired of hearing about Cyberpunk Edgerunners, but you know what? It's spawning some amazing music. Everything so far has been top tier quality from every person that's made a Cyberpunk song, and I'm here for it. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it, and I am probably going to be really stoked because I've loved everything that I've heard so far from Cyberpunk. I haven't seen the show, but that's okay. I don't need to see the show to enjoy the music. I mean, I'd probably enjoy it more if I actually had seen the show, but that's beside the point. And this one's also featuring GoldenEMP. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to be bringing to this, because both of these guys have very unique and individual styles, and I'm very curious to see how they're going to merge. So yeah, go run this up, go support both GoldenEMP and Shwabadi, and let's get to this.
Feels like I'm searching for something or someone to come, changing my life, shake up my vision, uncover the sun. Grey as a veil of rain, a curtain that hovers in front. If uncertainty's a person, then I'm drunk in the cunt. I lost the only person that ever give me direction, and you can't buy a cable to re-establish connection. When the chrome that you hold seems to amplify your reflection, the mirror holds many answers, but I'm terrified of questions. Unsuspecting pedestrians getting mowed down on the crosswalk in the crossfire of a turf war in their own town. When it goes down, bombs get abandoned, it's a ghost town. It's no wonder I'm alone now, yeah.
I can definitely see how GoldenEMP would fit into this. Is it GoldenEMP or GoldenEMP? I call it GoldenEMP because I think originally when I first saw it, like the EMP was capitalized, but it might be GoldenEMP. I don't know. But if someone knows, please correct me, because I'd like to actually get that right. But I could see how this song was tailored for the style that GoldenEMP goes with. And Shwabadi is fitting into that style very nicely. Because for those who don't know, like, GoldenEMP has had a very... I was going to say lucrative, but I don't think that's quite the right word I was going for. A very prominent, there we go, a very prominent role in nerdcore features. Probably the easiest one to take a look at and nail exactly what I'm trying to say would be his features with both Divide music on Divide's was it A Quiet Voice song, which Divide actually had to re-release because of the fact that A Quiet Voice features instances of self-harm. It got struck down as being potentially harmful for viewers, so he had to re-release that as just like a generic background. But go listen to that song. I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but if you go search for Divide's, A Quiet Voice song, go listen to that. Go listen to what GoldenEMP did on that song, and you'll understand exactly what I mean by this song was tailored to his style. And the other one I was going to recommend would also be what he did for Daddy Fat Snaps, but I can't remember what song he was on for that one. But yeah, those two songs off the top of my head, I feel like are the best examples of how his style goes with nerdcore and how what he brings to the nerdcore community. That's a better way of saying it. And so this beat here and the way that Shwabadi is flowing with it matches that vibe very well. And when I first went into this, I'm like, I know what Shwabadi can do. I know he can be pretty low key. I know he can definitely bring the energy too. So I was curious as to see what kind of style Shwabadi was going to go with this. And now that I'm listening to it, I understand. And I'm now really excited to hear what GoldenEMP is going to do, because it's this is a song that was almost tailor-made for his vibe, I feel like.
Now, yeah, and in my heart there's a storm. Tornado warning, still in mourning for the past that it cost. Homies run with the 9-9, just par for the course. In the city of the night, and it's still dark after dawn. Running on a timer, eyes on the twilight, head in the clouds with a pocket full of diamonds. Looking for a spark, then you shoot a bullet lighter. Aiming for the top, now we're standing in the lineup. Running on the edge.
This is what I'm talking about.
I guess I know sometimes that it's all just in my head. I'm running on the edge. Man, I'm running on the edge. Running on the edge.
Shwabadi in the background, I think.
I'm running on the edge.
Hold on, I want to see if that was actually Shwabadi in the background or if that was somebody else who did something for him. Nope, it was most likely Shwabadi. I was right. Sounded like him. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But I was right. I was right. This song was tailor-made for GoldenEMP's vibe, and it was perfect. It's perfect.
Life brand dancing in your vision. Life brand dancing in your vision. When you're born just to survive, can you call it living? Can you call it living? Life brand dancing in your vision. Life brand dancing in your vision. Life when you're born just to survive. You got the eddies, you're getting rich, but there's an issue to scratch it won't fix. Just clip a rack, drop a stack on the cold whip, and pretend you aren't going back to a long crib. Yeah, how much chrome can I pump in my blood? When will the steel that I'm wielding start covering up? Erase the organic, forget the panic, cover it up. When did the feeling the real give way to utterly numb? I see it everywhere, but when I try and remember joy, was it ever there? Replace the ghost and the shell, upgrade it to better wear. Tunes was
That was actually kind of fitting, the Ghost in the Shell reference. For the way the song is going, and specifically for the setting that Cyberpunk Edgerunner happens to be in, and the way the characters, from what I understand, are set up, the Ghost in the Shell reference felt very organic in this.
replace the ghost and the shell, upgrade it to better wear. Tunes were zeroed as well, it's like they were never there. The bright lights disguise a fire with psychosis. Fire strikes at the night and the final try to be noticed. I am lying inside of the truth, I find that it's coded. Doctor, double my dosage. Running on a timer, eyes on the twilight, head in the clouds with a pocket full of diamonds. Looking for a spark, then you shoot a bullet lighter. Aiming for the top, now we're standing in the lineup. Running on the edge. Every time I think I'm far, man, it all falls down again. And I'm running on the edge. I guess I know sometimes that it's all just in my head. I'm running on the edge. Eyes on the twilight, head in the clouds with a pocket full of diamonds. Looking for a spark, then you shoot a bullet lighter. Aiming for the top, now we're standing in the lineup. Running on the edge. Every time I think I'm far, man, it all falls down again. And I'm running on the edge. I guess I know sometimes that it's all just in my head. I'm running on the edge.
Probably with the backup vocals there.
I am not myself. I am not myself. I am not myself.
I think the only other person that could have done that chorus would have been McGuire. Like, the only two people that I could think of off the top of my head that I could see doing that chorus justice would have been either GoldenEMP and McGuire. And GoldenEMP killed it. Like I said before, that song was perfectly tailored to his vibe. And he rocked it. He did a fantastic job, a grand job of being able to bring what he is good at to the table. And he killed it. He killed it. Shwabadi did fantastic work of having a song crafted. I know that Shwabadi himself didn't make that beat because it specifically says right here, instrumental production, Just Dan. So Shwabadi obviously must have worked with Just Dan to create a beat that fit the sort of the more depressing side of being in the Cyberpunk Edgerunner universe. And that just also happened to go very well with GoldenEMP. See, right there, that's why I get confused as to whether or not it's EMP or EMP, because it's capitalized right there, but it's not here, so I'm confused. Anyway, yeah, so that was brilliant. I loved it. Another good Cyberpunk Edgerunner song to go into my Cyberpunk Edgerunners playlist. hopefully you guys enjoyed this too. So yeah, like I said, link will be in the description below. Go run these guys up. Go support this song. Go support Shwabadi and GoldenEMP. And that's gonna be it for me. So thank you for joining me. I am Markov at 12, and I shall see you in the next video.